Hello, everyone. It is such a pleasure. It is such an honor to be here with you today. So let me tell you something. 2 days ago, I had charts for you. I had a PowerPoint presentation on how to take your business from where it's at to where it needs to be. I do business. That's what I do. That's what I was raised into doing. I could give you tips and techniques all day long. I could give you a 30-day game plan, a 60-day game plan, a 90-day game plan on how to grow your return on investment. We get to profits. We could look at your balance sheets. We could look at your target market on how to plan for your week on Sunday and strategize so your business grows and grows and grows. So only thing is, last night, I realized I just want to scratch that speech. Let me tell you why. Because while creating these master plans on how to develop your business and grow your business is what I do on a daily as a business coach, the true learning, the true gift I will give to you today, I hope to give to you today, is by sharing my story. Because through a story, you will understand how I got to where I am today. And through my story, I will show you that if you dig deep, and I'm talking deep because we're gonna go deep today. If you dig deep, you will be able to find the true passion, to find the true purpose, and to understand why I do what I do, so that you can do what you do. I'm not here today to talk about myself. I am here to talk about yourself and how you can access the magic in your life. Does that sound good to you? Is that okay? Are we good with that? Because I can go all day. We can throw back up the PowerPoint presentation and talk business, but I think that the true learning, the true magic is when you will learn why. What was my journey that at 36 years old, 2 kids, these stepsons, all this stuff, then now I can stand in front of you and say, yeah, business is great, that's good, but that's not where the magic is. You want to learn where the magic is? Is it okay if I go off script a little and let you in and just share a little bit? Is that okay? Okay, so for those of you who follow me on social media, here's what you're going to see. You're going to see a mom of 2. I've got a really cute 14-month-old baby, a 5-year-old, 3 stepsons. I'm a wife. I'm a business person. I fly all over. I've developed countless fashion brands. That's what I do. What I do is I know how to make money and I know how to grow businesses. This is what I do, and I love what I do. I'm surrounded by phenomenal people. You see them all. And I love to inspire and empower people to live their best life. That is what I do. And that's what you see on the gram. Now you want to hear what you don't see on the gram? Does that be of interest? Yeah, okay. So here's my story. My real story is, I was born in Casablanca. I was born in Morocco. And at the age of 3, I didn't know my father. Still to this day, I don't. I moved back to Montreal. And my stepdad adopted me at the age of 8. At the age of 8, I grew up literally in the fashion industry. My dad was president of Guess Jeans, so we grew Guess. Every day after school, I just went to the office and I learned how to file. I learned how to make incredible coffee. I learned how every single little job, because my dad told me that you can't teach a sweeper how to sweep until you've swept yourself. So I swept. From production to logistics to every part of the business, that's how I grew up. I went to school in Saint-Jérôme. I went to school up north. And what happened was, when I was going to school, I never fit in. I had this big curly hair. I was always smiling. I was always happy. I always wanted to be on stage. Not much have changed there. But I just didn't fit in. I didn't look like my family. I didn't think like most people around me. So I just had to kind of keep going, and, you know, only child, I just kept going. And my safe space was the office. So what ended up happening is I graduated from Académie La Fontaine in Saint-Jérôme. And then I went to Marianopolis. I moved out on my own. and then I went to Western in London, Ontario, came back, and I graduated from John Molson School of Business. Now, the rest of the story should have been, I went off to take my family business, grow my dad's business, take it over, run a bunch of brands, build my distribution, have 2.5 kids, and make everybody proud, right? That's what we do. Kids that are raised into a certain industry, we're groomed. We are groomed, whether we like it or not. That wasn't my story. My story didn't go like that at all. My story went that when my parents divorced, I came back and I went back into the business, I became a personal trainer, all that, and I realized that I took a step back and I said, hold on a second, am I living my life? Am I living really my purpose? Am I really doing what I am meant to live? Or am I using these great skill sets that I used and that I acquired through education, through my life's experience, through my family's experience? I didn't know. So I had a choice. Let me repeat that. I had a choice. I'm going to repeat that again because that shit's good. You have a choice. And your choice is the following. You can keep going, have your 2.5 kids, keep doing it at school, getting into what you want, and then you'll get married, you have a great job, You can keep doing that, or you can take a step back. Today, I'm going to tell you, take a step back. We're going to do this together. I had a choice. My choice was, let me figure out what I actually want to be when I grow up. Because if I stay in Montreal, I'm going to be my family business. So I left. I wrote my last exam at John Molson School of Business, literally the day after. I didn't go to this ceremony, I didn't do that. I was on a plane to LA. I was like, Dad, I love you, I'm out. I got scouted to do an acting gig. I got there, and I realized I need to figure my life out. It took me 7 years, by the way. So for those of you who are struggling with the Passion Perfect gift, it takes time. But here's how you go to it. It took me 7 years from LA to Las Vegas to Brentwood, Tennessee, we'll talk about that another time, to New York, to Vancouver, to then get back to Montreal. And here's what I found. I found that my true education was in personal development. My true education came from trying to fix myself. I would love to tell you, you know what, I became a life and business coach for you. I didn't. I became it for me. I thought it was really messed up. I thought that I had no idea how to do a real relationship. I was like, I am never getting married. I didn't know. I didn't have those role models. I didn't come from a family that stayed together and that was a true role model for me. Sometimes you have to create your own reality. You are the master of your own reality. So many times we play the victim. I could have played the victim so many times. But I didn't want to. So I left. And I did landmark education. And I did NLP. And I did Tony Robbins. And I did Jan Canfield. And I moved to Kauai to go find myself. Because what I wanted to find is I wanted to make a difference. I was not, put me in an office, tell me to build brands, I do this in my sleep. I coach people to do that. But for me to be on purpose, for me to be doing what I'm meant to do, I need to contribute. I need to give back. I need to make a difference. If you come after me and you say, you know what, Sonia, that really inspired me, that will make my day. Having more dollars in my bank account truly, genuinely won't. This will. So that's what I learned when I went away. When I came back, I was armed because so many of us come from different countries. How many of you come from somewhere else? How many of you were not born in Montreal? Okay, hello. How many of you come from, no, keep your hands up. It's like the only workout you're doing today. Come on. How many of you come from a family that wasn't together? Come from divorce? Come from any kind of struggle? What you need to do is you need to look at that struggle. What is that struggle? What is that? And use this struggle to inspire, to empower, and to help other people go through that struggle. I don't believe in a victim mentality. My mom passed away a year ago. and I almost broke down. You know when you tell yourself, why me? Like, why me? 56 years old, I have a brand new baby in myself. Why me? It's not about that. When you go through struggles in your life, it's not about going, why me? But it's about saying, who do I need to inspire and empower? Who am I? Why did they choose me so that I can use this gift and use this diversity and use these different cultural backgrounds to be able to truly manifest my gift? That is where the true essence is. So my gift to you today is I want you to look in. I want you to look really deep and to find out what is that true gift. What was that gift that you were given to? And then here's how it's going to work. You're going to work on finding that true passion, finding that true purpose. Are you doing it for someone else? If you are, you're not going to be happy. I'm telling you. If you want business advice, if we want to talk balance sheets, if we want to talk growing your target market, your competitive advantage, your competitive edge, come and see me. I do that as a business coach. But if you will really want to step into the magic of your life, you need to step into the hunger. You need to step into that power that you need to make it about others, and you need to make it about contribution. Because I know, look at Biggie, right? Biggie said, what does Biggie say? The more money you have, the more problems you get, right? So that means that it's not about the money. You want to grow that business, and I get you, we will. However, you need to grow that purpose. And you need to shift from making it all about you to make it all about contributing to others. Because once you step in and you make a difference in people's lives and you truly make that your life's purpose, watch the magic happen. So you find your purpose, then guess what? You become an expert. You become phenomenal at what you do. You become the best, but guess what? You're living on purpose, you're living on passion, you're doing what you love. Look at how much you'll research, look at how much you'll do, look how much you'll drive to get even better. Because guess what? You love what you do. Then guess what else you need to do? Surround yourself. Surround yourself with people who inspire, enlighten, and show you that you need to stand in that light. And when you surround yourself with the right people, diverse background, diverse skill set, that's where the true magic happens. Because guess what? You are doing what you are meant to do. And my wish for you today is to find that purpose, is to find that drive, and then to move forward towards your dreams. If people tell you it can't be done, trust me, it can be done. Use that struggle, use that diversity to stand tall and to say, you know what, guys, I went through this too. All of these other things, the business part, that's easy. Trust me, that's easy. Those are skill sets. Find what is really your true gift and share it with the world. Contribute to the world. Contribute to those around you. Make a difference, make an impact. Thank you for having me, guys.
So is there any questions, comments for Sonia? Oh, yeah, there's a green man in the back. Thanks for coming to me. Hi, Sonia. Thank you for sharing your story. Here's my question to you. How do you do to balance being a wife, a mom, and a businesswoman? Because I'm planning on being married in the future when the men will be here and have kids. Truly,
any men in the crowd?
Balance, life, work, everything is hard. It's hard for everyone, mostly for women.
So my number one speech is on that. The number one question anybody ever asks me is that, how do you balance it all? So there's two types of women, right? So there are girls that are just stepping out of school and are going, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Because now the definition is different, right? Before women, what were we doing? We were taking care of the kids. Now what do we do? Everything. We do everything. The kids, the husband, the friends, the career, we do everything. And then they come to me and they're like, but so how? How can we do it? And you feel like maybe I need to take a step away from my career to focus on my business, to focus on my family. Maybe I need to not think of a family and focus on my career. So my tip to you, for those women, is don't be scared. I swear to you, don't be scared. Just, first of all, you need to create that passion that you have from that business, okay? Your career, your passion, be passionate about what you do. Then work your ass off on that business and on that passion. And then surround yourself with people that really support you. When you do find that man, and I believe in manifestation all day long, you need to manifest the man that's at your level, that will understand and empower and help you as well. And you will create a family that you will be the role model to your kids. I believe in us women being role models to not just our kids, but to the next generation of women that are rising up and getting out of school and saying, okay, now what? How do I do all of this? So in order to balance it all, it's not easy. I'm not gonna pretend, sometimes I make it look really easy, but trust me, it's not. And some things gotta give. But what you do is you schedule your life. If you won't look at my phone, it's a disaster. You will be like, how do you do it? But that's how I do it. I schedule my life to the minute, and my kids are involved. And then I prioritize, and I'm like, let me be a mom here, and then let me be a boss here, and then let me be a wife over here. And I just balance. It's this constant balance, but so many women come up to me and they're like, I'm not ready to have kids. I don't know when's gonna be the right time. Now's the right time. When you feel like you have the right person in your life, it's not gonna come as the right time. You're just gonna wing it. But guess what? If you do what I'm telling you and you live on passion and purpose, the way that you wing it, you will love it because you love what you do. And it won't just be, just about the kids. You'll have a nice side business or a nice career, and you're just gonna have to balance. We're super women right now. That's what it is. It's the era of the women. Sorry, boys.
Thank you, Sonia.
Thank you.